Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's about 2:45 p.m. on the 28th of March 2022. I'm going to do an Elliott wave analysis update on Cardano. Before I get into any of this, of course, as you all know, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, manage your own risk, doing your own research, and I'm just giving my opinion on the market. Obviously, we've had a pretty explosive, about 24, 48 hours here on Bitcoin. Instead of focusing on Bitcoin, what I'd actually like to do is focus on Cardano here. Take a look at the wave count and what I see as a potential possibility here. So let's just go ahead and move on into the chart. This is going to be a little constructive, maybe filled with a little bit of education on this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chart. So this is our chart that we've got here on Cardano. Again, we've been watching this for a while. And what it looks to me like we are in the middle of completing, or at least working on completing, a fifth and final wave that would complete wave 3. So, from this move down here, obviously we were up, much higher from where we are right now, and we completed a very complex correction. We created a bottom down here around 75 cents. From there, we have, a move up, and then we've got a pullback. So I'm basically counting this as a wave 1, and then we move down here into wave 2, which I believe completed down here at about 77 cents. Let's just go ahead and mark this in here. So we've got what we're calling a wave 1, then we've got a wave 2 that completed right here, and then we're going to be working on completing 3, 4, and 5. This is on a higher degree. So I'm just going to put a higher degree on this. I'm going to give it a little color just for contrast. This is my bullish count, so I'm going to give it a nice appropriate color of green. From this move down here at the lows, right? So again, from here, we have got a big correction here, nice ABC that completed this correction down here, and we've been moving up since then. So what I want to focus on here, from this low, we've got a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1, and then we get a pull back to wave 2. I'll fix the degree here in just a moment. From here, we've got a nice move up to wave 3. Then I believe this is a wave 4. And then again, we're working on that wave 5 on a lesser degree. I'm going to change the color here as well, just for contrast purposes. So let me just kind of zoom in on this, starting from wave 2. Now that we've, kind of discussed, the nice move up and then the pullback to get down here to this wave 2. Let's just take a look at what we've got here. To finish this wave 3, I can create a little bit of a subdivision inside of this to create a little 1 and a 2, and then we've got a nice 3, 4, and then a thrust into wave 5, again on a lesser degree. As per Elliott wave theory principle, each of these fractals should be able to be subdivided in one way, shape, or form. Very similarly, in a wave 3, you should have 5 waves that go up into our third wave. From there, again, let's just go ahead and look at the corrections here. From this wave 1, we've got a nice little ABC that goes down here into this wave 2. From this wave 3 going into this wave 4, again, very similar. You've got a nice 3-wave correction. Most corrections do come in 3s. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here. So that's going to be our corrective move from there. Now, everybody's really interested in, now that we have a bottom here at about $1.07, right? That $1.07, $1.08, we'll call it, that's a pretty important pullback, right? So this is basically our bullish validation area, or really our bullish level of invalidation. If we violate this, then we've got significant, downside ahead of us here. So this is our bullish invalidation level. So that we're going to remember that. We're going to keep that there. We're going to put that right here in the center so that we can see it as I zoom in just a little bit further. So again, just to kind of zoom out just a little bit, let's just take a look at this. We've got wave 1. We've got a complex correction here to wave 2. And then we've got a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 3, ABC into wave 4. Now what we're going to be looking at, squatting this down just a little bit here, we're going to take a look and see where wave 5 is going to go, which is going to complete wave 3. and then we go into a wave 4, and then we go up for wave 5. We're going to talk about these targets here in a moment. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at my trend-based fib extension. I'm going to take this low here, which we're counting at the bottom of our wave 2, and then we've got this wave 1, and then we pull back to wave 2. So what we're going to be looking for this wave 3, we're going to take a look here for about 126 up here to about 132. Somewhere in this area, I would expect we're probably going to get the completion of this wave 3. Then again, we look for wave 4. We'll determine where that is when the time comes. And then we go up for wave 5, which wave 5 target, let me put the 2618 up here so you can see it. It's sitting right up here at about $1.71. All right, so you're probably asking yourself, well, $1.71, what was our all-time high on Cardano? It was a lot higher than that, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was actually all the way up here, closer to $3, maybe a little beyond $3. It went all the way to $3.10. So this structure that we have right here that we're looking at here isn't a move to all-time highs, right? We can certainly extend higher. Because this wave 2 went very deep, I'm not expecting wave 4 to go very deep. I'm really not. So we'll kind of figure out wave 4 when we get there. Wave 5, I'm looking for a move up here to about $1.75. But now let's take a look at the current wave count. I'm going to go down just a little bit here. I'm going to zoom in really close, and I'm going to mark off the 175 so that we've got that. I'm going to mark off the 1618. So this zone is where I'm really going to be looking for things to complete. Go down to a 15-minute here, and let's see if we can make sense of this structure that we're currently in right now. So first off, I think it's pretty clear that we've got a nice 5-wave structure moving up out of this. So from here, we've got a nice little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to put this on the lowest degree that I've got, and I'm going to give it the nice shade of white. We select this, give it a nice shade of white here. This is going to be our lowest degree. 5 waves up. Now that's going to be what I'm going to refer to as a wave 1. And then we're going to get a wave 2 here. And again, we're working on 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to put this on a slightly higher degree. Because what I want to do is I also now want to focus, now that we've got this as a 1, 2, what I want to look at is the potential that we also have another 5-wave structure going up right here. So from here, 1, 2, 3, deep 4, and then a 5. Okay, I'm going to put this also on a lesser degree as well. So we could have the potential for a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2. Okay, and again, still working on completing that wave 3. So we've got a 1 and a 2 here, working on the 3, 4, 5. That's going to complete this wave 3. And then we're more than likely going to chop around here for a little while. We go then up for wave 5, which completes wave 5 and completes wave 3. Now, how much higher is this going to go? Well, really, I'm not too hyper-focused on how high we can go. As long as we can maintain, at least in the short term, if we can maintain above this level right here, where I'm counting this wave 2, and again, I'm going to put this on a slightly higher degree, which means I do need to increase this one more degree as well, so that we've got, got good subdivision here. If we do not violate this wave 2, then it's reasonable for us to expect that we are still in this wave 3. Now, this could extend higher. We could see a big thrust to the upside, but that hasn't quite happened yet. Bitcoin is currently at resistance. It's trying to push up above 48,000 as we speak, but we're going to get up against some resistance here a little bit. And once Bitcoin gets to $49,000, $50,000, $51,000, my guess is Cardano is going to be sitting up here between 125 and about 132. And that's going to be about that same area that I'm expecting there to be some resistance. So looking at this again from an Elliott wave perspective, I think that we are nearing the completion of this wave 3. Go down for a little bit for a pullback for wave 4. Then we'll go up for wave 5 to complete this wave 3. And again, it could be that wave 3 goes up here to this area about 132. Then we get a pullback. But again, let's just measure it. If we're talking about this being the low right here, we've got a nice little wave 1 right there. We get the pullback right here. The target for that wave 3 is going to be sitting here at about 125 to 120, about 127. An extension target is going to be up here at about $1.35. So this wave 3 could extend up here to about $1.35. Just depends on how bullish it is and how much it pushes through. But then we're going to be taking a look for that wave 4, and then maybe we do go a little bit higher for wave 5. But the key here is that we maintain a price above about $1.17. Ideally, we would hold up above about $1.20. If that if that holds, then we're going to be in good shape. But really, about $1.17 is where you really don't want to see things go below. If you take that into account where prices currently are right now, your stop loss on this type of a trade would be at about 4.43%. And then your target, if you wanted to target the extension, you're talking about a 10.73% trade for about a 4.43% loss. At this point, at this juncture, let me move out to the hourly here for a moment, and let's see if we can put some confidence behind a trade like this. And I'm not sure that I would have a lot of confidence on Cardano right now. And the reason why is because we've got all of these waves up here in the overbought territory. If I go and take a look using the indicator, let's just go ahead and take a look at the indicator on a scalping perspective and see if we can make sense of this. It looks like my browser is acting a little funny, so let me see if I can get that refreshed here. So we're going to take a look at Cardano here. And I'm going to take a look at this. Let's see here. That's on Ripple. Ripple breaking 90 cents. Sorry. Let's take a look at Cardano ADA USDT. Take a look at this. Here we'll use the Binance chart and take a look at the scalper. So take a look at the scalper. Actually the day trade setting is the one that probably holds the most confidence behind this type of a trade. You've got basically the green wave, which is crossing up. The yellow wave starting to narrow. So it's very possible that this does make that move to the upside, which would give a little bit of confidence to this. Moving to the 15-minute here, we're going to see that we are creating a little bit of a bottom and starting to move up and out of here. Last time that happened, right? The last few times that's happened. So we created a bottom right here, and then that was about right here, and it went up. We created another bottom right here. The last time that happened, it went up. There's nothing certain about this market. We're just using some of our probabilities. The last time that happened, we had a big move to the upside. So right here we are, it was right around this area right here. So theoretically, we should be seeing a move if we have price action that remains consistent with what has happened historically. It's not always exactly what happens, but I would say that there probably is some merit for a move to the upside, especially if Bitcoin does happen to push through, and it looks like perpetual inverse swaps are getting up to 48,000 right now. You've got the Tether exchanges that are currently at 47,976. If Bitcoin does push through 48 and moves beyond and starts to push to 49, 50, 51, then we're absolutely going to see Cardano push through there. These are the targets that I'm looking at. Okay, and I've given you the reasons why. I'm looking for a move here to about $1.25, $1.26, and then here a move up to about $1.27, and then an extension target to the upside is going to be at about $1.35, $1.36. Again, this is just my opinion. It's not financial advice. And I just want to do a really quick video on Cardano, just explaining my thought process, my thinking behind the move, and where I think we could potentially be going. And a lot of this is going to be very important that that Bitcoin doesn't completely take a nosedive, because Bitcoin, regardless what everybody thinks, Bitcoin controls the market and it will continue to control the market. So as long as Bitcoin stays stable up here, then I do think that these alts, and in this case we're talking about Cardano, but also in particular, have the ability and potential to fly. If this video did help you in any way, shape, or form, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you need access to our Discord, you can find all the information that you need on BitDoctor.org, and where you can get access to our education material, where you can get access to the trades that we take. And of course, we still have the promo code for $100 off the first month if you use the promo code March Madness. That is for our insured group. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good day, a good night, and a good evening. Take care, everyone.